why are there 7 days in a week and not 10 days or 13 days? So back in 2000 BC, the Mayans believed in a 13-day calendar, whereas in 3000 BC, the Egyptians believed in a 10-day calendar. So the reason why I bring these two civilizations is due to the similarities. Even though they were in miles and years apart, they were very similar. So these two civilizations, like I said, had many things in common, especially in their focal points. What these focal points would consist of is their pyramids, and those pyramids would be used to worship their gods and rulers, as well as they would also bury their rulers there. Another similarity is their body shape. So back when historians were studying their bodies of both the Mayans and the Egyptians, they found that they both had long elongated skulls. So their skulls were a little bit longer than the rest. And ironically enough, when it gets a little bit more interesting, the historians believe that both the Mayans and the Egyptians purposely deformed their skulls so they can distinguish themselves from the lower class. So if you had a longer elongated skull, you would be classified to be higher than the rest. Another example, one last example, is that both the Egyptians and the Mayans were similar in their hieroglyphics, and they consisted of pictograms. These were written in neat blocks, which included phonograms, and those phonograms in their hieroglyphics would illustrate the sounds. So basically, in a way, they would illustrate their own sounds in their language. And this has led historians to believe that even their languages between both the Mayans and the Egyptians were very similar. So these are three prime examples that demonstrates the similarities between both the Mayans and the ancient Egypt. However, the weird part is that to this day, no one knows how or why this is possible, because they were, like I said, many miles apart and many years apart, that there's no way of them knowing.